today's day 17. In the past week or in the past 10 days, like lots of things happened. There are happy things and sad things. Maybe you can tell from my eyes. My eyes are a bit swollen this morning because I cried last night. Well, let's talk about the happy things. The chicks are growing up. We got an older bird to just a little bit older, peaceful dove, just to teach them how to feed and how to fly, and they learned really fast. They learned how to fly just right after the older bird arrived, and then they feed really well on their seeds. We drop the feed from 3 times a day to 2 times a day, just breakfast and dinner, and then they spend the time in the day feeding themselves, which is good. And let's talk about the sad thing. The day before yesterday in the evening, I came back from school. I found one of the birds, the naughty one. I shouldn't call him the naughty one, he's really sweet. I found him sitting on the ground of the cage, and while the others are resting on the branch, then I pick him up and I place him on the branch, and he was really cold. His body was so cold. He lost the balance and then he fell from the branch. I wrapped him with a towel and then I tucked him in my chest, and then I texted my coordinator Kirsty. She was unfortunately sick at that time, and so another coordinator, Sarah, contacted me. We didn't know what was the problem at that time, and so I fed him. He ate a lot that night. He tried to act normal. I talked with Sarah. We suspect that there was a crop problem. Crop is a part of bird where they store food. It is between the neck and the chest. They store the food there and then slowly pass into the stomach to digest and something like that. And then the next day, I checked his crop and it was really full. Like the food I fed him last night wasn't digested at all. Sarah told me to feed him some really dilute milk, like formula milk, their formula milk. I massage him, like I massage for an hour, and the crop gets smaller and smaller. That's a good sign. But then the bad thing is I can feel lumps inside. I can see 2 big white lumps on the left and right side of his crop. Couldn't get those lumps moving. Sarah asked me, do I want to keep trying and then she would come later to help me, or do I want to go to the vet? And then I chose to go to the vet because the lumps really gets me worried. I don't think I can help him. I think he needs some medication. I brought him to the JCU vet. He was so quiet. He doesn't move much. I was actually prepared for the worst. And then later in the evening, I asked Sarah, like, how's the bird? And then she said that unfortunately they have to put him to sleep because they flush his crop and it's a bit risky to do that, and then he didn't recover well. They suspect that he might have some other health issues, and yeah, they put him to sleep. I don't blame anyone, I don't blame myself. There might be many reasons behind it. Maybe he's just weak. I think I made the best decision for him. The best decision is not to let him suffer. I know that there's one day we're gonna say goodbye. Either it's me going back Hong Kong, or they returning back to the wild, or for the naughty one, it's a bit early, too early for him to leave us. But that's alright.